It is Sunday, April 27th. This is only the second time I've had a boat out this year. Last time it was windy. It's been windy every weekend. Today is perfect. Water temperature 76. High tide right now. You can see a nice color to the water. We'll wait a little bit before we park and swim, but there's the Ponce Lighthouse. Alright, hopefully we can get on some fish today. This stretch of water here between here and the lighthouse has got some mansions. Big house. That tan one there. Last year I saw it was on the market $7.9 million. Hydroboard. Hidden treasure. Let's get a little bar restaurant right there. But there's the lighthouse. Ponce Lighthouse. This is Disappearing Island right now. There's a little bit showing. Usually high tide is underwater, and then low tide is like a massive island. Sand, all sand. Well, we came offshore a couple of miles. Water is beautiful. Saw a little potted dolphin. Heading back in now. I'm going to do some fishing inshore. We've got a whole pot of dolphin coming at us. Cut the motor so that they can maybe come up by us. They're getting here. They should be coming right across the front of the boat here in a sec. They detected we're here. They dove. Two dolphin up here. There's one. Big one. Got one in front of us. One to the side. There's that big yacht right there. Massive. There they are. Just below the surface. I saw his fin. Little islands. Party all day. Yeah, about these islands here, they're all sand. Worry about stepping on stuff. In Smyrna now, that right there is an island that's called Chicken Island. Assuming back in the day they used to keep chickens or free roaming chickens in there. And a bunch of the older houses here, but up around the corner is that bridge. I think we're gonna pull up on an island and I'm gonna whip out the griddle and make some hamburgers for lunch. 12:15. I'm getting pretty hungry. This is State Road 44 bridge in New Smyrna. No. So we pulled up on this little island here, huh? Pulled up on this little island here, and we're gonna go ahead and whip out the grill and cook some hamburgers. Usually come over here. There's a lot of fiddler crabs on this island. Good for fishing, and then you walk over and get in that water over there. It's a little shallow, but it's nice. Anyways, got the griddle going. Got some hamburgers cooking. Nothing beats a hot meal on a boat. I'm telling you. Nothing like a nice cheeseburger on the boat. For a big, tall Indian mound, turtle mound, but it's an Indian mound we're looking for, and I know it's up to Smyrna here. Beautiful back here, beautiful. This right here we're going to is Turtle Mound. It's actually an Indian shell mound. One of the highest points in the world. Boardwalk going up to the top of the mound, getting higher and higher. You can't tell because of growth, but this is all shells that built this whole hill. Almost to the top of it. Over there's the ocean. Huh? There's the ocean over there. Yeah, a lot of oyster shells and everything down there. There's the ocean. We're probably 50 feet up. You can still see all the shells down there. It's fascinating. There's the Atlantic Ocean. Water's nice color today. And here is the it's not the intercoastal, but it's just Indian River Lagoon. It's just hundreds of islands. You gotta maneuver your way through there. Commanding. Yeah, you can see down there on the ground a lot of oyster shells. Another vantage point. That's where we were just at. You can't, it's hard to tell with all the brush and the trees now. But that's 50, 60 feet high of solid oyster shells and clams and everything that they made, that they dumped there to build that big mound. Amazing. They got a wall over there, I guess, stop it, but you can see on the shore, that's nothing but shells. And even when you get to the top, shells. So they were between the intercoastal and the ocean. The ocean is about 50, 60 yards on the other side of the hill. So they lived there and they could fish the ocean or fish the intercoastal. Now we got to figure out how to get back. For land navigation map. Look at all that. It's like spaghetti. I'm trying to get back over here to the intercoastal, so I gotta follow. More beautiful homes on the intercoastal here. This nice. They've got their own private boat ramp, the arc roof, and garage back there, arc roof. There's that $7.9 million house. It's been for sale for a few years. There's a YouTube video of an inside tour guide of it. It's amazing.